I
I
hope
am.
you are too. Listen, I think that she hears it, but still at the same time, don't act like you're not somehow involved with the stuff that Ava did.
I'm not.
But yes, you are, because you were the one fighting with her that made her call and made me do that. You were the one that made me, that drove her to do that, baby. So stop acting like. And then Ava turned around, took that and put it on her short stream, called her a Karen when nothing, when she was doing nothing but to offer to help Ava. So stop acting like you're this great person and I'm this awful person and like da da da. No, you're part of this, BB. You're part of it.
Okay. Okay.
I okay. Yeah, you are. You were the one who did it. You were the one who fucking was fighting with her. I heard in your voice you're still mad at her for calling you a slut or whatever the fuck she said. You're not even over that.
Well, I'm glad you know how I feel, even though I got up here to tell you how I feel. I'm glad you already knew. I guess it was a waste of time then, huh?
Well, it's not a waste of time. It's just that you're trying to bullshit me. You're trying to tell me that
I'm
you're not
not
part
trying to
of the
bullshit
that happened.
anybody.
Well, sounds like you are. It sounds like you are.
Well, I'm sorry that being genuine and truthful sounds disingenuous and bullshit. I
Oh, BB, stop it. Stop it. You know what I'm saying. And you know what you're doing. And stop it. Stop and stop it. Seriously.
even in the comments with her, I fought back and I was a little sassy. And then I said, but I hear you. Woman to woman is how she addressed me. And I said, I hear you and I accept your
Okay.
criticism.
Okay.
Thank you. And she
Okay.
said, you had to fight back a little, didn't you? And I said, well, I couldn't let you go down easy. I had to give a little pushback. There was a little push and shove, but I have no hard feelings towards her. I took what she said in account and I haven't come on stream. My chest hasn't been out. I haven't been acting a fool. I listened to what she said. I applied it to my life in terms of going on panels. And I appreciated the advice from somebody who has more experience in life than me. That's not bullshit.
Okay.
That's
Good.
what happened.
Okay. Well, I think that sounds much more genuine. Okay, baby. The way you just talk right there, that to me sounded much more genuine than when you first started talking. Okay. So I appreciate that. And I'm sure PS appreciates that too, if she is listening. But now, if you didn't set her off, if that, why was she so triggered if it wasn't you? Like, what triggered her
So
so much?
whenever chat started going crazy and she started going crazy, I went silent. Maybe that was my fault. Maybe I should have said, stop talking about PS or just shut up about it. I didn't say anything. I froze. I didn't know how to handle that situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I see.
So maybe I dropped the ball there. Maybe some of the
Well,
blame
no,
is
no,
on me.
not really. I don't think it's your responsibility to protect her from the chat. I don't think that's your role. I don't think, you shouldn't fall into that. I mean,
But
it's
if
just
it
like,
was my fault, they were attacking her because she had said something about my looks, and that's
oh,
what
is that, is
popped
that, is
off
that,
the
okay,
conversation. That's what I'm gathering.
got it. Got it.
Then
And
maybe
they
I
were
should
all,
have spoke up then. And
well,
I'm
okay.
sorry I didn't. You live and you learn.
Well, I mean, there's no way to know it because really, like you said, I think what also, it seemed like she was kind of asking for it because she kind of attacked you and then people came at her. So, I guess what you're saying is that you should have said what you're saying right now. You should have
Right.
said that night is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Okay.
So, maybe there even is a little guilt, Rich. Maybe there is some truth to that. Maybe I do feel guilty for not standing up for her that night or for
You know
speaking
what?
loudly.
I don't think that. I think that we thought that PS I Adore You was pretty resilient, didn't we? We thought she was kind of like was
Yeah,
bulletproof.
completely
She would like
tough. She was a
right
badass.
because she would go out. She would go like she would leave our chat. She would go to other chats, fight those guys over there, saying shit. Come back here and like tell her. She was like really like kind of like pretty much like no one could fuck with her, and so you felt like maybe you were a little more intimidated by her than you needed. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Because you're young. You're like, oh man, here's this big scary person, and it's like she said something mean to you, and now you have all these guys standing for you. Maybe you thought that you needed that, but then you realize, holy shit, she's just a person like you. It's like what
Right. It was
you
too
didn't realize
intense.
like
It
what
was
was going
way too
on.
much.
Well,
Right.
you didn't realize
It
at the
was
time. You thought that she was like bulletproof and that she was going to be like. Plus, she got up there. She got on the video like that was pretty confident. and maybe you thought that she was, you know, stronger than
Right.
right, but really her feelings were really hurt, and she was very embarrassed. And maybe I appreciate you come up here and say it. I think she does too. I think that she really does.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'll hop
Okay.
off. I just wanted to make sure that that was clear.
Thank you,
since my
baby. I
name
think, yeah,
getting
I think
brought
that
up with it.
that makes sense. I think that most people. I don't think anybody really knew the full story, what was happening, what's going. Because this is the first time he kind of told us what was going on. So
Right. Well, in the
thank you.
comments, like I said, in the video at the panel I was in, she had left me a comment and ended it with woman to woman. So P.S. woman to woman, I respect the hell out of you. Get your ass back over here if this is where you want to be, if this is where you had fun. And we'll try to keep it chill.
Got it. And then we haven't really heard much from her since, right? That day. That was it. She
Right.
probably just got done with social media. She probably
You
just
know,
checked.
everybody